Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to hand you the life you want. Nobody's going to pat you on the back and tell you it's your turn. If you've been waiting for some magical sign, some external validation, or some perfect moment to arrive, you're wasting your time. The clock's ticking, and every second you spend waiting is a second you'll never get back. The truth is, if you want to reclaim your life, if you want to take control, you have to stop waiting for permission. Here's how to do it, starting today. First, stop making excuses. The biggest reason you're stuck isn't because of your circumstances, it's because of your excuses. I don't have enough time. I'm not ready. What if I fail? Excuses are lies you tell yourself to avoid the discomfort of action. If you're serious about reclaiming your life, you have to call yourself out. Be brutally honest. Every time you catch yourself making an excuse, replace it with action. Stop saying, I can't, and start asking, how can I? Second, take full ownership of your decisions. Nobody's controlling you. Nobody's forcing you to stay stuck. Every choice you've made has led you to where you are right now, and every choice you make from this moment forward will determine where you go. This is where most people crumble. They don't want the responsibility because it means they have to own their mistakes. But here's the flip side. If you're the one responsible for your life, you're also the one who can change it. Own your decisions. Own your power. Third, stop waiting for the perfect moment. The biggest lie you've been sold is that there's a right time to start. There isn't. Life is messy, unpredictable, and full of obstacles. If you keep waiting for the stars to align, you'll never move. Start now, start messy, start scared, but just start. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates opportunities. The people who win in life aren't the ones who wait. They're the ones who move. Fourth, get comfortable with rejection. Fear of rejection is what keeps most people from chasing what they want. They're afraid of hearing no, of looking foolish, of being judged. But here's the thing. Rejection is a part of the process. It's proof you're trying. Every no gets you closer to a yes. Every failure teaches you what works and what doesn't. If you're not being rejected, you're not pushing hard enough. Embrace the discomfort. Learn from it. Grow through it. Finally, stop seeking validation. You don't need anyone's approval to live your life. The only opinion that matters is your own. If you keep waiting for someone to tell you you're good enough, you'll be waiting forever. People will always have opinions, but their opinions don't pay your bills, don't build your dreams, and don't dictate your future. Stop living for their applause and start living for your purpose. Reclaiming your life isn't easy. It requires courage, discipline, and a willingness to get uncomfortable. But the alternative, staying stuck, waiting for permission, living on someone else's terms, is far worse. You don't need anyone to tell you it's your time. You don't need anyone to give you a green light. The only person you're waiting for is yourself. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Stop second guessing. The clock's ticking, and every moment you waste is a moment you'll never get back. You already have everything you need to take control of your life. The question is, are you going to do it? Are you going to step up, take action, and prove to yourself that you're capable of more? Or are you going to keep waiting for permission that's never coming? The choice is yours. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to do the work for you. If you want it, go get it. Reclaim your life today, not tomorrow, not someday. Today. Because the life you want isn't going to wait for you. It's time to take it. What are you waiting for? Nobody's coming to save you. Let that sink in. Nobody's going to hand you the life you've been dreaming of, and nobody's going to push you out of your comfort zone except for you. You might think you have time. You might believe that someday, somehow, things will just magically fall into place. But here's the hard truth. Someday isn't real. The clock is ticking, and every second you spend waiting is a second wasted. Taking back control of your life means starting right now, not when you're ready, not when it feels right, and definitely not when someone else gives you permission. Why? Because permission is a trap. It keeps you small. It keeps you dependent. It keeps you in the same cycle of waiting, wishing, and wondering why nothing's changing. If you don't break that cycle, you'll wake up one day realizing you've wasted years of your life. That's the harsh reality. And if that scares you, good, it should. Fear can either freeze you or fuel you. The choice is yours. Stop making it about them. Stop worrying about what your friends think. Stop trying to impress your family. Stop living for Instagram likes and external validation. Let's get one thing straight. The people who judge you, criticize you, or try to hold you back, they're doing that because your progress threatens their comfort. When you step up, when you take control, you remind them of everything they're not doing. And instead of fixing themselves, they'll try to pull you down. Don't let them. You're not here to fit in. You're here to stand out. When you stop waiting for permission, you'll feel resistance. It's going to hit you like a brick wall. Your mind will scream, "What if I fail? What if I look stupid? What if this isn't enough?" That voice isn't your enemy, it's your fear. And fear isn't meant to stop you. Fear is meant to guide you. If something scares you, it's probably the thing you need to do. Fear is the compass pointing toward growth. It's uncomfortable, yes, but nothing worth having was ever achieved in comfort. You need to own your life, completely, relentlessly. No more blaming your circumstances, no more blaming your past, no more blaming the people who hurt you. Life isn't fair, and it never will be. Some people are born with more. Some people have it easier. But none of that matters because what you do with what you have is all that counts. There's no room for a victim mentality here. Blame is just another form of waiting. Waiting for someone else to fix what's broken. Take the power back. Fix it yourself. Look around. How many people do you see actually living the lives they want? How many people are truly happy, fulfilled, and chasing their dreams? The answer is not many. Most people are stuck in a loop. Wake up, go to work, pay the bills, and repeat until they die. They don't take risks. They don't challenge themselves. And they definitely don't stop waiting for permission. Do you really want to be like them? Or do you want to be the one who breaks free, who takes control, and who decides that average isn't good enough? Permission is a lie. It's the lie society tells you to keep you in line. They tell you to follow the rules, to wait your turn, to play it safe. But playing it safe is the biggest risk you'll ever take. Safe doesn't build strength. Safe doesn't create growth. Safe doesn't lead to greatness. If you're playing it safe, you're playing to lose. Because while you're sitting there, waiting for the perfect moment, someone else is out there, taking action and taking what could have been yours. Here's the reality. You will fail. Not once, not twice, but over and over again. You'll fall on your face. You'll embarrass yourself. People will doubt you, laugh at you, and maybe even walk away from you. But failure isn't the end. It's the beginning. Every time you fail, you learn. Every time you get back up, you grow. Failure isn't what you should fear. What you should fear is staying exactly where you are. What you should fear is waking up 10 years from now, realizing you're still waiting for someone else to give you permission to live your life. Here's how you take back control, starting today. 1. Stop asking for advice from people who've never been where you're going. Everyone has an opinion, but not everyone's